Ghostfreak, the alien that terrified both Ben and us as kids. What secrets and untapped potential does this terrifying alien hold? Let's uncover the mysteries behind one of Ben 10's most intriguing aliens. This alien stood out because of the unique way he was used in the series. I remember this being a major shock of seeing one of Ben's aliens turned into a villain. Unlike other antagonists like Tetrax, who was from the same species as one of Ben's aliens, Ghostfreak's transformation into a villain and his eventual removal from the Omnitrix was a whole different game. We first saw this twist in the episode Ghostfreak Out, Season 2 Episode 11. Later in the series, specifically in Omniverse, we discovered Ghostfreak's true name, 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥. To keep things straightforward, I refer to the villain version as 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥, the original version as Ghostfreak, and the second version as version 2. With that clarification, let's dive back into the series and explore the two versions of Ghostfreak that Ben can transform into. This brings up multiple questions, especially regarding the newer version of Ghostfreak, which we'll get into soon. Starting off, when Ben had the prototype Omnitrix in the classic series, he unlocked version 2. This became the only Ghostfreak transformation he could use after that point. Later, in Alien Force, Ben could transform into version 2 by running straight into 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥. This seemed reckless because while the Omnitrix recognized it as a new transformation, 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥 took over his body. This left me with a few burning questions. Was this the only transformation for Ghostfreak going forward? Well, we got that answer in Ultimate Alien. When Ben ran into 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥, was it a desperate gamble, or did he think he could control over Ghostfreak version 2? If it was a gamble, why didn't Ben transform into Ghostfreak version 2 back in the classic era? As a kid, I thought for sure Ben would try Ghostfreak version 2, but given how terrifying experience, it's understandable why he would avoid it. Fast forward to Omniverse. With the true Omnitrix, we see a Ghostfreak transformation that Ben has full control over. Ideally, Ben shouldn't have access to that transformation anymore. However, given that other characters like 𝕂𝕚𝕚𝕒𝕥 are in the Omnitrix, it's likely both versions of Ghostfreak are available. This could seem they're either separate transformations, or an unchanged version is version 2. If Ben has two separate transformations, and considering how unstable version 2 is, there might be a failsafe for it. You might wonder why Azimuth wouldn't create a chained version of version 2 for Ben to control. It could be 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥 is too powerful for the Omnitrix, or what works on a normal 𝕂𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 couldn't work on 𝕎𝕒𝕟. This is just my theory, though from a writing standpoint, it explains why there can be two Ghostfreaks and why Ben avoids transformation in version 2. One thing's clear, 𝕎𝕒𝕟 is incredibly powerful. Besides being a ghost, he can use a dark laser beam, telekinesis, and grow stronger in the dark. With that in mind, and how tricky 𝕂𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, let alone 𝕎𝕒𝕟 is to control, I have no doubt it could be tricky to control version 2. Given all this, I'd love to see two versions of Ghostfreak available. The complexity of 𝕎𝕒𝕟's character and the depth it adds to the Ben 10 series is incredible. It's not just having a spooky alien, it's about the narrative twist and the stakes it rises for Ben and his adventures. Ghostfreak's storyline is a perfect example of how the Ben 10 series played with our expectations. Initially, we see Ben as a kid having fun with alien transformations. Still, Ghostfreak's villainous turn shows us that the Omnitrix is not just a toy, it's a powerful device with dangerous potential. This transformation into a villain also highlights the darker side of having such power. It's not just about the cool abilities, it's also about the responsibilities and risks that comes with it. The fear factor that Ghostfreak brought to the series was also a significant aspect. As a kid watching Ben 10, Ghostfreak was genuinely scary. The idea of one of Ben's transformations could turn against him was terrifying. This fear was not just about Ghostfreak's powers, but also the fear that Ben wasn't always in control. It made the stakes higher, and the series was more thrilling. We even got another scare when Big Chill, of all characters, was showing signs of being another alien like Ghostfreak. 𝕎𝕒𝕟𝕥's powers go well beyond those of the typical ghost. Once more, his command over an army capable of overthrowing Gorilla Galaxy's own planet adds another layer to his threat. His deep knowledge of the Omnitrix itself propels him from a mere villain to one of Ben's most dangerous adversaries. With such power and strategic cunning, 𝕎𝕟's episodes aren't just intense, they're unforgettable. So what does this mean for the future of Ghostfreak in the Ben 10 series? With the potential for both versions to exist, it opens up various narrative possibilities. Ben could use Ghostfreak's abilities in new and creative ways, or we could just see more of 𝕎𝕟's villainous plots. The duality of having a hero and villain within the same character adds depth to the storyline and keeps us, the audience, engaged. In conclusion, Ghostfreak or 𝕎𝕟 is one of the most fascinating characters in the Ben 10 universe. His storyline is a mix of horror, suspense and complexity, making him a standout character whether as a hero or a villain. Ghostfreak brings something unique to the table. In conclusion, Ghostfreak or 𝕎𝕟 is one of the most fascinating characters in the Ben 10 universe. His storyline of horror, suspense, In conclusion, Ghostfreak or 𝕎𝕟 is one of the most fascinating characters in the Ben 10 universe. His storyline is a mix of horror, suspense and complexity, making him a standout character, whether as one of Ben's aliens or a villain. Ghostfreak brings something unique to the table, and I can't wait to see his story evolve in the future episodes, if we do get any. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the deep dive into Ghostfreak, please like, comment and subscribe. Your support means a lot and helps the channel grow. If you also wish to be part of the community, why not check my Discord out in the description. But anyway, see you all in the next video.